What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
I was thinking about how Larry Bird has, for a long time now, been a ambassador of the NBA, a promoter of the NBA, even in its current state, which is abysmal. And I know what Larry Bird was as a basketball player. I know who he was. I know the monster he was. I know the legend he is. Larry Legend, right? But I constantly see him taking up for these players, telling people to ease up off him. The league is very skilled. It's in a great place today. Whether he believes it or not, he's promoting them. He's sticking up for him. What an amazing thing to have one of the all-time greats in Larry Bird say your version of league is in a great place and y'all are doing fine and y'all are skilled and it's a great NBA. I'm going to promote you guys. I'm going to talk good about you guys. I want to help you guys keep moving forward. What an amazing feeling that must be. But then you turn around and shit on the guy that did it for you. Not just Larry. I'm using Larry as an example. But there are other past players that mimic the same sentiment that Larry Bird has and continues to say good things about the current state of the NBA and its players. But I just constantly see these guys turning around and shitting on him. We've seen it happen last year. In last year's All-Star game, Larry Bird was on the scene. Y'all know Larry Bird's an introvert. Y'all know Larry Bird don't really like being out there, out in the public, on the cameras, all that. He didn't even show up to the NBA Top 75 celebration. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I heard. But he decided to go out for All-Star Weekend and help promote the league more publicly. Put his face out there. Do interviews. Promoting him. Telling these guys, hey man, let's get out there, compete. Understand the history of the league. Even the history of the NBA All-Star game. You know, there was some level of defense that used to be played some time ago. Kobe was really the last guy that did that. And Kobe was complaining about it when he realized what was happening underneath his feet when he was still an active player. But I don't want to get off topic. And after Larry Bird did all that on All-Star Weekend, we had that worst All-Star game in NBA history. We had to witness that. It was disgusting. I'm not even going to break it down. I was about to start talking about it, but I'm not. It was atrocious. And I sat there watching Larry Bird's face, watching that game live. He couldn't believe. He couldn't believe what he was watching. Larry. Anybody else that promotes the league like Larry, that used to play in past eras of basketball, that stood on pride, that stood on work, hard work, that stood on competition. A message to all you guys. That's a reality check for you. That's sticking your neck out on a chopping board. And they coming in with the butcher knives, straight from the butcher shop. Yamming on you. Smack in the face. Complete smack in the face. Disrespectful. If I'm Larry Bird, I would never, ever promote this league again moving forward. You don't get my voice anymore. You don't. Not after that. Larry, go back to being a complete introvert like we know you are. You can come out and do interviews when you want to talk about, your career or want to give insight about the NBA or what it takes to be great, things like that. But don't promote these guys anymore. Don't. Not only the All-Star game BS, but the fact that a lot of players today talk shit about y'all era of basketball. 70s basketball, 80s basketball, 90s basketball, even to some degree early 2000s basketball. They talk shit about you guys. They say you guys suck. They say you guys aren't skilled. They say you guys are firemen and plumbers. And some of you guys are out here sticking up for these guys and they're shitting on you. You don't get my voice anymore. You don't get my support. I'll be damned if you sit up here and put out revisionist history about my career, about my era, about the players I played against. Greats. True greats. Competitors. People with fire and heart. People with soul. I'll be damned if you continue to talk bad about us and we are out here helping to promote you guys as legends, lending you all my voice and my wisdom, endorsing your brand of basketball, endorsing it. And you would dare not say anything good or endorse me and my era back, the league I played in? Not that I'm asking you to. I'm not even asking you to say positive things about it. But instead, you could just say nothing. But instead, you want to talk shit about it and say disgusting things about it that's not true? Get the hell out of my face. The fans of today, the young people, and some of the players today. We heard what Ant Edwards said, saying that there were no skilled players before Kobe and Mike or something like that. What are you talking about? What? These are the guys you're endorsing. These knuckleheads, these idiots, these buffoons, these naive, ignorant basketball players, these guys. Yeah? You don't get my voice anymore. You don't get my endorsement. You don't. Not only am I out here endorsing you, but I already set the table for you all. I set the table. I helped promote the league. I pushed the league forward. Some of us saved the NBA so that you could even have a league to play in. And this is what I get back? I ain't endorsing you no more. And I ain't saying anything good about your doodle ass, no defense, all spacing, 3-point shooting league with no post game, no post skills, no mid-range game, barely any mid-range skills with the exception of a few players, big men that ain't even big men anymore, all this nonsense. Low basketball IQ, shooting threes on 3-on-1 fast breaks, advantage offense. What are we talking about? Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. No. Past players, stop endorsing these guys. Stop talking glowingly about them. Stop being ambassadors. I know you feel like you got to. And you don't got to be petty. You don't want to be petty. So you're trying not to be petty. Whether you believe it or you're not. Or you don't, excuse me. Whether you believe it or you don't. You don't want to be petty. F it. Be petty. Be petty. Me fire with fire. The hell with it. This is getting ridiculous. These fools would have nothing to stand on if it wasn't for the pioneers of the game. They would have nothing to stand on right now. Most of them be bagging groceries. Not saying that's a bad thing. Shout out to all my grocery baggers out there. But what I'm saying is they wouldn't be playing in the damn NBA. I can tell you that. They would be the firemen and plumbers that they speak about. How about that? They would be the firemen and plumbers, actual firemen and plumbers that they speak about. And not NBA players if it wasn't for these guys that they're taking a shit on. How about that? The hell out of my face. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. I'm just an angry fan right now, and I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.